So for me and my story, as far back as I can really recall, I've been dealing with epilepsy. The best way to sort of describe it is when I was little, I would have, loss of consciousness. I wouldn't necessarily fall to the ground every time, but I would sort of lose consciousness standing, and for a few seconds, if I was holding something, it would drop out of my hands and whatnot. So that's sort of my memory as a child dealing with epilepsy, until eventually I got diagnosed after having a seizure. And that was back in 2005 that I did have my first and, thank God, only seizure. It's been a very interesting relationship, I would say, with epilepsy, because, before I was diagnosed, it was really hard for me to understand what was going on with myself. It was hard to explain it to my friends or to other people, especially when they were witnesses to me losing consciousness, especially if I was in the middle of a sentence talking to them. So, it was really daunting, and I sort of felt like, almost like a freak, excuse my language. But eventually I realized that, again, we all have something, and this is my thing. I have epilepsy and I'm proud of it. And, I'd love to be able to help others that have epilepsy too. I know there's a lot of people that are diagnosed quite young and are sort of put in that same situation that I had experienced. So I know that for a young person dealing with epilepsy, it's really hard to understand what's going on with you and how to communicate to others about it. Yeah.